What's up, Cherry Blossom family? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessi, or if you're a returning guest, hi guys, I'm so glad that you're back. Today, we're doing a Q&A in PJs because I think the last time I did an actual formal Q&A outside of the what do you guys want to know about going to Walt Disney World during a global pandemic was in 2019? Yeah, I think it was Christmas of 2019 and I was in pajamas doing my last Q&A, so I thought, why not? Put on some jams. And in celebration of Cruella, I'm wearing my perfectly wretched shirt and my little ears that I got from Tokyo Disneyland. This is actually like the perfect headband to wash your face with, by the way. And so since it's Cruella week, are you guys gonna go see Cruella? Our movie theater, like our big movie theater, just opened and oh my gosh, I am going on Thursday to an early premiere at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I took the day off because I want to see this movie so bad. And I'm going with my friend Lynn from Happiest, Most Magical. If you haven't seen her channel, I will link it down below. She's amazing. But anyway, it has been way too long since we've done a Q&A session. It's seriously been almost 2 years. And so I thought it was time. So today on Instagram, I posted a story asking if anyone had any questions, and you guys came in with the questions. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just get right into it. So let's get into this Q&A. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted questions on Instagram. First and foremost, you guys are amazing. If you're interested in becoming my friend over on Instagram, my handle is @MissJessiCherry, and it will always be linked in the description box down below. So guys, we have so many fun questions, but I thought I would start with kind of a lighthearted one, and then we'll kind of go. There are some questions in here, guys. But I'm gonna go with Deandra. Hi Deandra, thank you so much for sending in this question. She asks, what is your go-to karaoke song? So I'm not a big karaoke person. It's just not a thing. I'm a terrible singer. I wish so desperately that I was a decent singer. I am a decent singer, and I am not. I am absolutely not. So unfortunately, I don't like to do karaoke because I suck. And so, but the two songs I will say that I do, if I'm going to do it, is the song Fever and the Romeo Love Juliet song. I'm not gonna sing it. And then also this song, I think it's by the Roxettes. It's called Joyride. Now, I know this is super random, but when I first moved to Alaska, my friend Scott had a karaoke machine and he loved singing this song, and he was like, sing this song with me. And so I would always sing this song, and come to find out, I don't even know if people really have heard or know of that song. So if you know the song Joyride by the Roxettes, let me know down in the comments down below, because I would love to know if other people know of this song. It's a really bizarre, strange song. I think it might have actually been a one-hit wonder. I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, that's my karaoke story for you guys. Next question is, will you visit Disneyland when Disneyland is reopened to the public? This question is from Karina episode. So thank you for sending in this question. Yes, I will be visiting. Currently, Disneyland is open for California residents only, and my understanding is that they are being very strict about that. Also, California as a state is being very strict on everything regarding the Corventina. So I want to go when it opens back up to the public, but I'm still trying to debate if I want to go back before it's fully 100% opened up, because Disney World is so different with some of the restrictions, and Disneyland, I mean, obviously there's so much more strict in California, so I would imagine it's gonna take a really long time for Disneyland to get back to where it was. So my preference right now is to go to Disney World. So if I have a choice, I'll probably be going to Disney World. And in fact, I have 2 trips planned this year already. That was not in the Q&A. That was some tea. That was some tea that was nuts. I wish it was exciting. It's not exciting. You guys are like, oh my gosh, you're going to Disney World again? Shocker. It's exciting, guys. Okay. The next question is from GGXOXO1030. And her question is, do you plan on rescheduling another Disney cruise? Love this question. Thank you for asking it. Actually, I'm not sure if I've shared a whole lot about it, but I mentioned it in a few videos last year where we were supposed to go on our very first Disney cruise, which was so exciting. So exciting. And the Disney cruise was going to be, I believe it was in mid-September. I can't exactly remember the dates of 2020, and we all know how that went. So we did not want to, we opted to get a full refund because you could have opted at the time to get a discounted, like really far in the future date. And I would just much rather have the money back in my pocket because there was no guarantee that we were gonna go again. So I felt like it just didn't make sense for us to like leave our money in Disney Cruise during the Corventina, where if we might have needed that money, which I think at the time, I think they had like $3,500 or so of hours, and I'm like, I need that back. So we got a full refund, and then as time continued, I just got less and less interested in cruises right now. Now, I want to go on a cruise, but I want us to be so far outside of this whole Patina, whatever we're gonna call it. I want to be very far outside of this. I don't want to have any restrictions whatsoever. Because I just think that I just don't love how they handled, not Disney specifically, but just the cruise industry. I don't love how they handled this whole thing. It totally freaks me out that there were like people that like couldn't even dock the boat to come into America. Like that totally freaked me out. So I don't really love that idea. But here's also me going, I want to use the money that I would have used on a Disney cruise to go to Tokyo as soon as possible. So I don't know if that's any better, going to like a completely different country. In my logic, it makes sense. But also I've just been really missing going. I've just been really missing Tokyo, and I would love to go and experience that again. It's like such an amazing destination, and I live in Alaska, and the tickets to get to Japan are actually very inexpensive. They're almost the same amount that I pay to get to Florida, and it's about the same amount of time flying. So for me, the perspective of international travel, specifically to Japan, I think is a little bit different than others because I live so geographically close to Japan. So that's kind of my hope. Not doing a Disney cruise anytime soon, but Tokyo is on the horizon. I've actually been watching a lot of Tokyo Disney Explorer, and he also just released, I believe, a new guide, and TDR Explorer is Tokyo Disney Resort Explorer. I will link his channel down below, but he is the absolute best guide to get if you're thinking about going to Tokyo. Anyway, obviously not sponsored. I just love him. He's amazing. Okay, moving on. I'm sorry. I feel like that answer was very long. Next, May Moose asked the question, what's the most important tip you have to run a marathon? Hi Shay, thank you so much for sending in this question. So for me, I have 2 tips. The first tip is start out slower than you think you'll need to go, because the problem is if you try to run faster than normal, then it really hurts the rest of the time. So start out slow, and then as you continue, increase speed if you feel comfortable. But whatever you do not start out fast. Do not start out trying to be the hero. And also I would suggest too that it's good to test out how you do with long distance running beforehand, but do not burn yourself out on training. Because I know a lot of people that do like 10 miles, like the week before their half marathon. I'm like, y'all are crazy. I do like a 5K and call it good, and I'm just fine. But it is good to test it out, but I would test it out earlier in your training rather than in the latter part of your training. And then also the next part of that is, I think that there's such a how would you call that? Like a stereotype, I guess, of people wanting to eat a significant amount of carbohydrates the night before the race. Here's the thing. I personally, in my diet, don't have a significant amount of carbohydrates. My body cannot handle that. So I would suggest to you is that your meal the night before, it just needs to be additional calories. Whatever you do, do not eat something that your body is not used to, because your body will react, and it will react during the race. So please don't do that. Please don't do that. But those are my, I guess that was 3 tips. Those are my 3 tips for running a half marathon. And someone asked me in a comment the other day if I was going to run another Run Disney half marathon, and the answer is yes, but I want to do it in person. It's important for me to do it in person because it feels like I'm accomplishing more if I'm doing it in person. And also I love running in the parks. It's like the coolest thing ever. Thank you, Shay, for that question. The next question is from, oh no, I'm gonna mess up. Octopus? To Fat Octopus? That's a really cool name. Thank you for the question. It says, what is your day job? My day job is I run a small construction company. I have worked at this business for 15 years. It's everything to me. And I worked from the ground all the way up to running the business. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna retire from there. It's definitely something that, yeah, I've worked really, really hard in my career to be where I am, and I'm super proud of how far I've come. And yeah, it's a small company. I have 15 employees. It's a family-owned business, but I'm not part of the family, if that makes sense. So it was run by a family originally, and then I took it over from there. Next question. This is from A2 Zukas. Thank you for the question. She asks, what's your go-to self-care? So for me, self-care is trying to fully relax, and a lot of times that has to do with not looking at social media. And so what that means is like placing my phone in a different room and then sitting and concentrating on watching a movie without any interruptions. I feel that being connected to your phone all the time, I don't know if you guys feel this way, it's just like this constant interruption, right? Like I just got a text message just a second ago and I was like, you know, looking for it. And it's just, you have this new wiring in your brain to like constantly look at this device. And for me, what really helps me is like taking myself out of that and just watching a movie. I love movies. I'm that person. I love watching movies. I wish that I could say that it was like taking a bubble bath or something, but I'm just not that person. I'm just not that person. I'm a movie gal. Or I'm gonna lay around with my cat gal. Oh, self-care. Can we consider naps? Oh my gosh, I love napping. Napping is like #1 most favorite activity. This is from Cupcake721. This question is, when are you going to show your entire Loungefly collection? Okay. I want to say soon, but I feel like I need to explain myself. Guys, I have every single bag hung up on my wall. In my YouTube space, I have like 20-foot ceilings. It is floor to ceiling. So I have to take every single one of those down. So I have to take them all down. And I also have them hanging as well from the banister on the other side of the room. So it's gonna take me hours to get them all down, I have a feeling, because I'm gonna have to climb a ladder. I think it's 6 times because I have 6 different rungs that they're hung on. And then the entire walls are covered too. Now I really, really, really want to get this video out because it's like one of my most requested videos. And so it is coming. I just need to find the time to make it happen, but it will be coming soon. I promise you it will be coming soon. And speaking of collections, I know that there's been a lot of requests also to see my shelving and those sorts of things, and absolutely, that is definitely going to come. I think I'll do Loungefly first, and then I'll probably move into the realm of shelving next. The next question is from Sweets Ladybug 09. Besides Alaska, where do you want to live? Thank you for this question. That's a complicated answer. So I would love to say Florida, but I do feel like, I don't know if it's just maybe the people that I've met that have moved there, but it has such a bad rep for living there. And I just find that so intriguing. I mean, naturally, I want to say, like, I would love to move there. I'd love to live by the parks, clearly. But if we were to take the parks out of it, two of my most favorite places in the United States, outside of New Orleans, I don't think I could ever live there, but I love Whitefish, Montana. Oh my gosh. Like right outside of Glacier National Park is like the most beautiful countryside you will ever see. It's close to the mountains. I love the Northwest. I love everything about the Northwest. I think it's stunningly beautiful. My best friend Nikki and I did a 10-day horseback riding trip there, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. It's like memories I will always cherish, core memories. And so I always think of that place really fondly, and I would really like to go back there someday just to hang out. And then the next place that I really loved was Sedona, Arizona. I just thought it was such beautiful landscape there, but I could never live there because of the tarantulas. So I guess Whitefish? I don't know. That's a really hard question. I never thought about it because I'm probably not leaving here. This is a really interesting question. This is from Ears to Mickey Mom. She asks, hi Lindsay, by the way, thank you for this question. Do you hope to someday become a full-time YouTube/social media person? That's kind of a loaded question. Oh, Telly's here. Hi, you wanna say hi to everybody? This is my cat, Telly. You wanna say hi? She's like, no, you're dressed as a dog. I guess that's kind of the dream, but also I've worked so hard to be where I am in my career. I just don't think that I could leave it. I mean, I guess the answer would be if I could sustain myself in the same, so say like my job aside, because I love my job. If I could sustain the same lifestyle that I sustain now, then I would say yes. I think that I would like that. But if I couldn't sustain that and sustain the same things that I'm used to in my life, I'm not sure I would want that. To just do it for the sake of being a full-time influencer or social media person. So, yeah, so if I could maintain my lifestyle, yes, but if not, then no. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? That's like living the dream for sure. It would be so much fun, and I could bring so much better content to you guys if I didn't have a full-time job, that's for sure. Not that my content is terrible, but she could be better. She could be better. This is a really good question. This question is from Tatum03, and it says, do you have any tips for how to save money in order to go to Disney more often? I have so many tips that I would actually like to make a video on this. So if you would be interested in seeing a video on money saving tips, I would love to make one. First of all, I am a big proponent of the Dave Ramsey method. That is how I've been successful financially in my personal life. My husband and I have zero debt. We carry zero debt outside of our home and Jesse's truck that he recently purchased. And so we are working on getting his truck paid off, and then next we're going to be working on getting our house paid off. I love his method of finances. That's like kind of like outside of the realm of this, but I feel like that gets you in really good, his methods get you in really good financial health. But there are so many things. Now, Disney doesn't offer a lot of discounts, but they do oftentimes have like random summer specials. It's like 30% off of a hotel room or something along those lines. But there are so many ways that you can save money. You can stay off of property. You can stay at a vacation rental by owner. My favorite vacation rental company is called Vacation by the Mouse. I will leave their information down below. I'm not sponsored by them. I just have used them in the past. I used them in 2017 and in 2018. Loved both of my experiences with them. One, I stayed with my family, and then the other one, I stayed with a group of friends. Upcoming in the fall, I'm going to be staying at another vacation rental by them. They are absolutely awesome. It's a couple that owns it. Shane and Heather, I believe, are their names. Cannot come more recommended. But just to put it into perspective, a 7-day trip for a 7-bedroom, 6-bathroom home with a private pool and jacuzzi is $1,900 with taxes and heating for the pool. Think about that. Insanity. So we're going to be going with a bit large group of people. So if you divide that by 6 or 7 people, it's only a couple $100s per person to go. So if you have a large party, that's the way to go. Plus, a lot of their vacation rentals are actually like within 10 minutes of the park. There are things that you can do, like if you have the Target Red card, you can get 5% off of your purchases, and you can purchase Disney gift cards with a 5% discount. It's amazing. And not only that, you can consolidate all the gift cards that you get onto one single gift card, so you don't have to have a million gift cards with you. Anyway, I could go on and on and on. There are so many things, like bring your own snacks, all these different things. But if you're interested in a video like that, I would love to make one for you. So let me know down below, and I'm happy to make a separate video because I could go on. Oh, no, I won't get it. I was gonna continue. Oh my gosh. I love this question. This is from Mackenzie0924. Thank you for this question, Mackenzie. She asks, what is your Disney aesthetic? Girl, this is such a good question. Okay, there are 2 that really stick out in my mind. One of them is Cars Land, and that is when all of the neon lights start flicking on. The coloring, the ambiance, the aesthetic of like that whole whatever that is. Chef's kiss. Like, it is stunning. If you haven't been to Disney California Adventure, go there during twilight. I was just talking to my friend Alex earlier about this. It is everything. Like, it is literally everything. You will want to see this if you haven't seen it. So there's that. And then also the other aesthetic is in Tokyo Disneyland, and it is the facade of their Small World. Their facade of Small World is so stunning. It is so bright colored, has so many different textures, and it's so grandiose. I wish so badly that we had something like that in the United States. It is just, I love bright colors so much. So it just like, oh, like if I had to choose one, it definitely would be Small World in Tokyo, but oh my gosh, love, love, love that. Love, love, love that, which I think you guys may have expected. You may have expected like Ariel's Grotto. Oh, I was just thinking, that was a real moment right there. I was just thinking about King Triton's kingdom in Tokyo Disney Sea. That was a mind-blowing experience. I'll link that vlog up above and down below. Okay, anyway, thanks for that question, I can see it. These Q&A sessions just go a little bit everywhere. This is from Emily in 1191. Emily, thank you for this question because I'm so excited because I have it here with you and I'm going to show you. What is your ultimate Grail Loungefly bag? So crazy enough, no joking, I received both of my Grails today. So the first Grail that I'm going to show you has been a new Grail of mine because I have been describing I've been describing this bag in great detail for so long. Like, I feel like I almost should be getting design rights from it because they made a bag that I designed. It's fine, it's fine. I can't make bags, I don't have the capability. It is the, oh my God. It is the Lotso Hug and Bear character backpack. Okay, I don't know if you guys watched my recent Loungefly pre-order video. I will link it up above and down below. But what I mentioned in this video is I hope so much that this bag feels like Miko's bag. Oh, it does. It's the same fur, except it's pink instead of gray. This bag is buttery soft. He is so soft. Okay, he's got a plush nose. Can we talk? Boop, boop. Love that. Also, he's got like this really nice soft, like pleather nose, embroidered details. His, oh my gosh, you guys, his eyebrows, I'm living. He has a strawberry zipper pull with a little pocket on the inside. It's very small and it's just straight down. It's kind of actually a little bit difficult to get to because the zipper's kind of far up, so you kind of have to like push his nose down. I probably won't be using the front pocket of this bag. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this bag at all because the fur, just like, I couldn't imagine if it got wet. I would probably die from it. Also, it's got gold hardware. It's got these nice pleather straps. Guys, you got a play date with destiny. Yes, you do, my friends. Yes, you do. And then on the inside, it's so beautiful. The inside, let me take out some wrapping. We love a good Loungefly lining. Hearts, strawberries, Latzos, adorable. Like this bag, I love it. Also, if it couldn't get any better, it smells like strawberries, but the strawberry scent is different from the strawberry scent of the Lotso plushes. It's not the same. It's a much sweeter. It's almost like, I would describe it as like strawberry cotton candy. It's definitely not the strawberry that they use on the plushes from Disney, but we're still here for it. We love it. This bag is beautiful. This bag is absolutely everything I've ever wanted. So I'm very excited to have this bag. And then also I did, not that this is a grail, but I did get the wallet because I couldn't not get the wallet because it's so cute. And then here's what the inside of the wallet looks like. And it does have, I should have probably shown you this, but it says Pixar Loungefly instead of Disney Loungefly because it's from Toy Story. And then this bag that I got, the other bag that I got, so controversial, you guys. So this bag had a lot of controversy. Now in 2018, I believe, this bag came out exclusively for Disney cast members. So this was a huge grail for me. It had been on my grail list since it came out for Disney cast members. It was a limited edition of 600 back in 2018. I had come to the realization, I was like, I'm never gonna get this bag and it's okay. Fast forward to last month. No, this month. It was in May. Fast forward to this month. There was an announcement that was from Pink a la Mode that they were going to be doing 3 grail bags, and they happen to be the 3 Disney cast member exclusive bags. Now this is crazy. I'm going to put them up over here so you can see them. Why this was so controversial was because this was supposed to be a cast member exclusive, and when it's a cast member exclusive, only cast members can get it, or that's generally how Disney does their business, right? Like if it's a limited edition, it's a limited edition. There's only so many. And so these bags were going from anywhere, I'm not joking, from anywhere from like $1,500 to $2,000 online. Like it was insane what they were previously going for. And now they depreciated significantly in value because they were now being sold by another small shop as like an exclusive for them. It was super interesting. I don't know the details of it, but I just found it so interesting. I have talked about this for so long. I'm so sorry. It was just an interesting little tidbit about this bag. I never thought I was gonna get it, but here it is. This bag. I love this bag so much. The thing about Ariel in Loungefly bags, they always like to draw her in an alternative animation style. There are very few bags where she is actually just her regular animation style. And honestly, a lot of them I don't really even love that much. This I love. She's singing part of her world. She's got her little dancing people. She's like fantasizing about it. Daddy's castle is in the back. Look at Ursula. Like the coloration, this bag is so beautiful. This bag is probably never going to see the light of day. It will be displayed, but I will not be taking it out of my house. It is just, It is my ultimate grail bag from Loungefly. It has a silver zippers, and then I actually haven't even seen the lining yet. I don't even know what the Stop. I don't even know what the lining is. Oh my goodness, the lining is all the under the sea. All the under the sea animals. Oh my gosh, and Flounder and Sebastian, that is too fun. But oh my gosh, you guys, what do you think of this bag? I know actually some of you contacted me and said you got some of the other bags. I think a couple of you got Maleficent. Anyway, let me know down below if you got any of these exclusive bags. Disney Loungefly emblem on the front, so beautiful. This bag is everything. It's definitely one that's gonna stay in my collection and just be a beautiful piece of artwork that I hang on my wall because I love her. But while we're on the subject of show and tell, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna take this, which is from T Eeyore 719. Thank you for the question. They asked, what are your favorite ears that you have made? Love this. Thank you for asking. For those of you that don't know, I actually used to have a Disney small shop. I used to make ears, and the shop I actually had before I even had a YouTube channel, and I made a lot of Disney ears, and these are my favorite ears that I have ever made. These are my Monsters Inc. ears. They're clearly Sully inspired. They have a blue bow that kind of emulates the Monsters University cap with the little bite out of the side where it's kind of frayed there in the bow. And I hand shave and insert all of the spots randomly. So each of the ears that were sold had different spots and different variations of spots to, so they were all completely different and completely authentic. I opened my shop for one day in 2020, and I sold 42 of these. Oh, whoa. Sold 42 of them in that time frame. So I don't know if I'll open the shop again. You'll have to let me know if you want me to. But these are my favorite design, and they are so cute and so actually surprisingly very lightweight. They're kind of rough to make. They take a lot of time, but I really love them. Oh, this one is from Daisy CXO. Thank you for the question. She writes, can we meet when you come to Disneyland? So here's the thing. Anytime I am in the parks, I'm in Disney Springs, I'm in public, of course, come up to me, say hello. I love meeting you guys. I love hanging out. I love taking photos and spending time with you guys. So absolutely, anytime, please, please, please come up to me. You're not inconveniencing me in any way, shape, or form. And it just makes me so excited to be able to like put a face to a username. It's just so neat because being on YouTube is kind of weird, right? Because I'm usually in like a room alone, like talking to the camera, but really I'm talking to all of you. And it is really exciting when you actually get to meet in person. It just makes my heart so happy. So please feel free anytime to come up and say hello. The next question, oh, this question is so good. This is from Christina, and her question is, love you and your channel. Thank you so much, Christina. Rank the Disney parks you have visited. That's just mean, girl. That's just mean. Okay, I think I can do it. Tokyo Disney Sea. Tokyo Disneyland. Man, this is really hard. Disney California Adventure, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disneyland, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. That is like picking your children. That is so wrong. Okay, you guys, let me know down below. I need to know. I've got to know. Put your ranking down below because that was so hard. What would you rank them? I'm like, it's so hard because Disneyland and Disney California Adventure are so different. So different than Walt Disney World. And so, I mean, it's like Disney California Adventure is like a combination of all of the parks. It's such an epic, great park. And also California weather is amazing. That's why I put it so high. But also, like, do I think it's better than Magic Kingdom or Epcot? I don't think so. Oh, that is very hard. Also, I feel guilty for saying different ones. So to my beautiful parks that I love, please don't be sad or mad. I feel conflict. I feel conflict. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is this question from Shoozy Core. Thank you for the message, or thank you for the question. What's your favorite snack and sit-in place in Disney? Oh, there's a lot of them. My all-time most #1 favorite, #1 no question favorite, is corn dog nuggets with plastic cheese on the hub grass, lying down and people watching. Beautiful. The best experience. I love that so much. Now, if we're talking about Disneyland, the hands down the best like little place to get a snack and sit down and really relax, which I actually just like going there just to sit down, is called the Hungry Bear Restaurant on the 2nd floor and all the way to the very back where the riverboat goes through. It's so quiet. No one is ever there, and I feel like you can get a table by the water and it's super quiet. And so what we did last time we were there was we went to the bakery and we got like cake pops and we got macarons, and we like walked with them all the way to the back and just sat down and had like a really nice little dessert and ice water, and it was a lovely experience. I would highly suggest going to Hungry Bear just to relax. And also the other thing is in Epcot. In Epcot at Norway, we always like to get school bread, and then we like to sit on the bench kind of back where Anna and Elsa meet. In Norway, that's also a really nice place to sit. They also have a really nice beer stand right beside the Kringla Bakery. So like Jessi will go get a beer, I'll go get us some school bread, and then we'll kind of meet in the middle back there and just sit and chat. It's lovely. So those are my 3 suggestions for places. Gosh guys, this video is getting long, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted questions. That was seriously so much fun. We're gonna be incorporating a lot more different videos into the channel, kind of like these Q&As. We're also gonna be doing weekend vlogs every month, 1 weekend per month. We're gonna be doing a weekend vlog. So lots of fun and different content is coming out. So if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also be sure to subscribe down below. Another thing is that I also started a toy channel, a toy unboxing channel. So if you enjoy seeing like mystery toys be opened, different things like that, I'm also gonna link my new toy channel down in the description box down below. But speaking of different content, if you guys have any suggestions for anything that you would like to see, I would love to make some videos for what you've requested. So please leave your suggestions down below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for Q&A in PJs. And I will see you guys in the next video. TTFN, bye.